It's a nice day here at High Callis. We're in a field of Eagle winter oats. We're just going to do some undersowing. So we established these oats in autumn, and we're going to now establish some clover and a bit of grass and a few things in the bottom of here. We didn't used to undersow winter oats, but we did it last year and it worked really well. We've had a lot of stock on it over winter, and I think it's very good for the soil and fixes a bit of nitrogen and that kind of thing. So what we're doing is we're spreading the seeds into this established crop. The seeds we're putting in, we've got some Persian clover, some Virgo trefoil, which is similar to a clover, but it's trefoil. We've got some Timothy, some tonic plantain, which is a herb. We've got 3 herbs actually, and some sheep burnet and some yarrow. So it's a good day for it today because we're broadcasting the seeds and then harrowing them in with the comb harrow. We'll see that in a minute. The seeds, we basically throw them with some broadcasters, but the seeds are quite light. You can see them there, but they blow quite easily, so it wants to be a good still day when we put them on. It's been incredibly dry this last week or two, so I'm not really expecting these seeds to grow until they get some moisture, but hopefully we'll get some rain in the next week or two and that will make them grow. We will roll this field hopefully later on today, just to get this rolled back down. You can see where the comb harrow's been through. It's left the soil quite loose. The other benefit is we were going to go through this field again with the comb harrow to take weeds out anyway. So in effect we're planting the seeds and harrowing at the same time, which will hopefully clear the weeds up. It looks a little bit rough on the crop, but the crop will bounce back fairly quickly. It sort of gets covered in a bit of dust and soil, but it's amazing how the leaves will pop back through. So here comes Sam now. You can see better in a minute. On the front of the tractor we've got 2 broadcasters which have got the seed in, and they have spinning discs on the bottom. They spread the seed, and then the harrow on the back just covers the seed over with a bit of soil. But it's going well today. There's a bit of tilth, he's making a bit of dust. That's not a problem. Beautiful blue sky today, and barely any wind. We used to put tram lines in the crops so we could see where to drive, but I don't really like putting tram lines in organic crops because the gaps in the rows leave room for weeds and things like that to grow. So I find it better without tram lines. It's one area where GPS has really revolutionised organic farming to a large extent, because it means you can navigate in a field without having tram lines, which gives us less weed competition. So he's just getting lined up. He'll hopefully find his mark again soon and set off on his next run. Here he is. He's already put seed on the headlands anyway, actually. These small seeds that we're putting on, they really like a firm seed bed, so we really do need to roll this field just to firm it down for the seeds anyway. But it's also going to be important that we roll it because it was so wet this autumn that we didn't hardly do any rolling. So as you can see here, we've got quite a few big stones set around. This field's actually called Stone Hill, and you can see why. Great heavy flints all over the place. So when we go over with the roll this afternoon, that should push them down into the soil and just keep them out of the way of the combine and the baler, which will pick up the straw after the baler. So that's about it. But the other thing at the moment, it's just incredibly dry. I think everyone you speak to farming wise is, or around here anyway, I think a lot of the country's the same, is just absolutely desperate for rain. But I think we're all in the same position. So and these oats, they've got the roots down to some moisture, so they'll keep growing, but a bit of rain will really help them grow, and it'll get these seeds germinated as well. Okay, thank you, bye.